Well guys, I am back for another Victoria 2 After Action Report, as this is the second game involving Korea over the last few months, although this one I've done in the last few weeks. And I'm sure you're probably wondering, why does the map look different? Like, why is Japan a wrong color? And Russia too? And I'm sure a lot of you older fans that have been playing this game, like when it first came out in 2010, you're probably seeing this, you're probably going, oh no, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. You did not play without DLC. Guilty as charged. Yep. This is my first game playing without the DLC. No A House Divided, no Hearts of Darkness. The original game as it came out in 2010. And I gotta say, for everyone shitting on the mod about how it being like really, really bad, it's a mixed bag in my experience. In some ways, I like it better than the original with the DLC. I like being able to research stuff as uncivilized. I like being able to mobilize a shit ton more troops. I like how pops simulate much faster than the original. But in a lot of ways it's harder. I mean worse. Like no good map mode, so no demographics, no civilization results, and other things too. No waypoints. No being able to easily change national focuses around. That's pretty bad. And probably the worst thing in the game is that the combat bonuses that you get are like gone. No like war score tick, so I can't just take over territory really quickly and just sit on it and get enough score. No bonuses from having even a sizable advantage in terms of tech, and no really good shit about that. And also the allies refusing to help you, even though they say very likely and stuff like that. Come on, get the EU4 like support. Actually show you what's required for them to accept it. So it's like a mixed bag. It's not as bad as everyone makes it out to be, but it's definitely pretty hard, or at least in my experience, since I did play one of the worst countries in the game, and I thought I did pretty good for my first try. Took over Manchuria, this part away from China as well, Inner Mongolia, took over almost all of Southeast Asia, as you see, took over Brunei, Lahore. I tried taking over a jet, but unfortunately, I didn't get it done in time. And another thing I don't like is, what? Oh yeah, oh god, I hate the map mode right here. It doesn't show you the action, the morale shit. Like, oh my god, it is just bad. Not being able to split up troops, that's annoying. Oh my god, there's a lot of problems with it. One problem is, why does it take so long to take over territory? I literally have a whole bunch of cavalry in this division, and they never took over really quickly. It's been sitting there for like the last 4 months of the game, and only got halfway there. Like, why are they taking so long to take over territory? It's like so stupid. And of course, the combat bonuses not being there really hindered my game. It took me like 20 years before I could finally beat China and take like Manchuria away from them. Whereas I know normally in the game with the DLC, I would be able to take them over like that, pretty much. So that was very aggravating. I had to have the British help me. And then of course I got really annoyed because the British, if they did join, they would take over parts of China themselves and leave me high to dry. So yeah, that's why the British got so much of China, until I finally was able to just do it on my own and win that way. And then of course that bonus really screwed me over with Russia, where I wanted to take over this province, but no. Even though I had a massive technological benefit bonus over them, Russia kept winning because they just kept flooding and throwing all their men in every single front, just overwhelming my troops despite the advantage. Whereas I know for a fact, if I had the DLC, that would not happen, as I would crush them so quickly they never would have time to be able to reinforce the battle. So yeah, that is probably the one thing I really a Swedish wow. I swear this game, the AI makes some of the weirdest options for take over territory. Like the British have part of the Balkans. Like what's up with that? And other crazy things like that. But yeah, it was still an interesting game nonetheless. And of course, an Austrian-Hungarian Denmark. Oh my goodness. I can only imagine when I load this game up with all the mods installed and load this mod just to see the demographics. Oh god, it's going to be weird. But anyways, another thing I find really weird about this game is, why is it that the scores why are the scores so ridiculously high? Like, look at this. America, the #1 country with a score of 38,000, and almost all of it coming from industry. What's up with all these numbers? This is the second highest score I have ever seen in any Vicky 2 game I've ever done. Only beaten by America in my Scandinavia Sir Light mod game, where America had over 50,000 points. These are the only 3 times, two of only 3 times where I see a score get over 30,000. It was crazy. Like, normally, of course, Chile being an AI managed to be great power. That's very good on them. Impressive. Mexico being a great power, I think that's only one of maybe another time where Mexico became a great power, not in my game playing as them. I think I've seen them be a great power only one time as an AI otherwise. But, like, Mexico's industry score, that's normally the default high score for really the highest industry power in a game other than me. This is like the normal amount for like America, Germany at the end of the game, like 4,000. Here, America has 34,000! That's insane! This game, the top 3 countries, America, UK, and France, literally beat my highest score ever. The highest score I ever got, which I actually got my list up right here, was my Austria, Super Germany Assimilation Nation mod playthrough, which I got the highest score ever for me right now, 23,822, and here the 3 AI countries just destroyed me. Unbelievable. Man, would be interested if the countries in the original could get these high scores, but I'm sure of course they obviously turked and nerfed the industry scores not be this high, because like I said, this is the highest here. This is normally the highest by default with Mexico what they got, or Chile as well. All right, so maybe next time I come back to playing without DLC, maybe I'll play a better country and to get a real good feel about it, and then maybe try out the other weaker countries. Going for Korea was definitely a challenge to start off with, but hey, I'm good at this game. That shouldn't be too hard to do. And my god, I can only imagine, like, if I started playing this game back in 2010 and not knowing anything about it, I probably would rage quit the entire series and never play it again. That's how much of a massive difference it is from the game with DLC. Alright, so here's the final results, and I hope you enjoy it, and of course, tune in soon when I do the final Korea game where I did it on vanilla with DLC out of rage of not being able to beat China to see how I can get Manchuria easily otherwise. So see you guys then, and here's the final results.